QBALLER, shot caller. You already know. I'm not gonna call her. Let's get it. What's going on, YouTube? We back. We got a very, very special video for y'all today, man. A very, very special one. I can't lie. We got Jimmy High Roller. We're reacting to. They're breaking the NBA again now. I don't know if you guys have seen. Jimmy High Roller has always posted great quality content on YouTube. Definitely one of my inspirations for sure. We gonna check it out, man. I saw Curry on the cover, man, yelling, going crazy at that last Warrior game. My last video, you feel what I'm saying? So, like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. And let's get to it. Let's get it.
Decade, three-pointers have taken over the NBA. The shot transformed from a gimmick so underutilized that the league had to move the three-point line closer to the hoop just to incentivize teams to take more, to a shot that now determines the outcome of many games. But after an entire era of seemingly exponential growth, recently the barrage of three-pointers appeared to stabilize. In fact, the league had become so saturated with threes that the scales had flipped and two-pointers became slightly more valuable than three.
What? Bro, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie, because if you guys know, threes are running the league right now. So, like, the fact that twos became more valuable is insane. Ain't no way. Nobody's taking no fucking mid-range. What?
Pointers. Just like anything else, something that was good and effective, but only up to a certain point. And that point had been reached. The shot was pushed to its fullest extent, and the three-point revolution had met its inevitable conclusion. Except it didn't.
Yeah, I'm about to say, what?
The NBA are shooting more threes than ever before. Some teams with the majority of all of their shots being taken from beyond the arc. A new generation of stars more trigger happy from three than the players that came before them. And games that feel like one long three-point contest.
Facts.
Is the NBA on a path to being a league featuring exclusively long balls, layups, and nothing else? Well, in 2015, right about the time the league began to shift away from the basket, Steph Curry attempted 8 three-pointers per game, the highest total in and just the 5th player in NBA history to attempt at least 8 threes a game. By the next season, 3 other players joined him as ultra-high-volume three-point shooters.
Yeah, that's insane.
By 2020,
trying to fall Curry.
Players across the league attempting at least 8 threes a game.
Damn, Harden.
The three-point revolution.
Oh, yo, why is Harden trying to copy Curry, bro? Look how much he's above Curry and shit. Nah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Harden, bro, that's what. I ain't gonna lie. Harden's looking high on the three-point ratings and shit like that. And there's a reason, bro. He literally tried to copy Curry, bro. It's insane, bro. It's crazy. And you wouldn't think of him as a three-point shooter either. He just shoots a lot. Like, that nigga was a ball chucker. I ain't gonna lie.
And it would remain at this level for the next few seasons. The league seemingly finding its equilibrium on threes and how many are even worth taking. Until this season, where there are 24 players in the NBA who are attempting what was once considered a historic amount of threes just a decade ago.
Bro, LaMelo Ball's going crazy with the
NBA right now. Are we nearing the end of the three-point era, or are we just getting started?
No, we're just getting started. Look at that shit.
Today's video is brought to you by SeatGeek. The NBA season is heating up. Your favorite artists are on.
I ain't gonna lie, Jimmy High Roller, we fuck with you, but we don't do no promo here, buddy. Come on now, we getting straight to the bitch, bro. I ain't with that shit. Shout out to you though.
In 2016, the Golden State Warriors completely redefined how basketball is played. For the first time, a team that centered their offense around the three ball proved that it can be a championship-winning strategy. And they weren't just a three-point-oriented team. They were the three-point team.
We were the GOATs, bro.
Notions of what great basketball could look like. Their star duo named after their shooting abilities. The most
Warriors.
That's
Warriors.
31.6 three-pointers per game. The second most of any team in league history, and by far the most of any true championship caliber team. This season, every single team in the NBA attempts more threes a game than the 2016 Warriors did.
Yo, no, what the hell? The Celtics take 51 threes, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's why y'all be beating teams, bro. All you take is threes. Damn, nigga. They don't talk about the Warriors taking all these threes. Look at these niggas. Oh my gosh. Yo, Celtics fans, you guys are, bro, go to the rim, bro. God damn, all you take are layups and freaking threes, bro. Take a mid-range. Damn. Trying to be like the Warriors and stuff.
Reshaping the league far more than anyone could have anticipated. But teams aren't just shooting more threes than ever before. They are approaching the point where the majority of all shots taken in a game are three-pointers. Here's a game between the Hornets and the Celtics. And with 10:36 left in the third quarter, Jason Tatum attempts a three. The Hornets come back and attempt a three as well. Celtics turn
a lot of
over.
bricks.
Hornets attempt a three.
A lot of
Celtics
bricks.
come down
Oh,
and
he made it.
attempt another three.
A lot of bricks.
And attempt
Ugh.
followed by a Celtics three, followed by a Hornets three, followed by another three. Celtics switch it up for a moment with a layup, and then right back to a Hornets three. Hornets three,
Oh!
Hornets three, Celtics three.
Okay, no. That's not real, bro. Ain't no way, bro. Nah, these guys are taking it too far. Like, bro, you gotta have some diversity, my nigga. All these niggas take is threes. I'm not even talking about the Hornets. It's the Celtics, bro. Because the Hornets, they be, like, the Hornets are good, bro. But, like, the teams be trying to, like stay in the game because the Celtics, all they take is threes, bro. Of course you're going to be always in a game all you take is threes, bro. The Warriors, bro, we always have ball movement, rotation. You feel me? These teams could never, bro.
This was a real sequence in an NBA game.
That's insane. That's literally insane, bro.
Where both teams combined for nearly 14 consecutive three-point attempts if it wasn't for an easy layup at the rim. This
Whole lot of bricks, too.
It's not even out of the ordinary this season. Here's another sequence between the Celtics and the Knicks.
Of course it's the Celtics, bro.
A blowout, so you never know what you're going to get in these situations. But how about a three ball?
Oh, this is the first game.
A turnover, another three ball, and another three ball, and another three ball, another turnover, three ball, turnover, three ball. Oh, look, there's a layup. And then back to another three ball, and a turnover, and a three ball. And take a wild guess, a three ball.
If you notice, the Celtics did not take one dunk or mid-range.
8 from the Celtics.
At least the Knicks took a layup.
They missed all 8. But even this was nothing compared to what happened in a game between the Hornets and the Hawks. With a minute and
Steph Curry's son, Trae Young.
First quarter, the Hornets made a mid-range jump shot. What's so special about this mid-range bucket? Well, nothing, other than the fact that this would be the last shot they would make outside of layups and three-pointers for the rest of the entire game. For the next 37 minutes of game time, outside of free throws, every single point the Hornets scored until the end of the game was from right here or out here. In fact, throughout this entire game, the Hornets scored 120 points. Only 4 of them came from a shot that wasn't a three-pointer, a layup, or a free throw. Has the complex, rich, and diverse game that we love truly been reduced to this?
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. Look, I'm a Warriors guy, right? And I'm always gonna rock with my team, bro. Did we cook the league? Bro, did we cook the league, bro? Yo, this is bad. Did we cook the league? Oh, man. This is atrocious.
It certainly feels that way at times. Through 100 games so far this season, a whopping 42% of all field goal attempts have been from beyond the three-point line, a total that has nearly doubled since 2012. Sometimes it feels like we're watching one big three-point contest, because at times, we are. In fact,
that's
at the current rate
insane.
the league is going, which may or may not continue, half of all shots taken in an NBA game will be three-pointers by the 2032 season. But it's not just that teams are attempting more three-pointers. Teams have regressed to taking only the best, most efficient shots on the court. Three-pointers, layups when they're available, and hardly anything in between. 86% of all points
That's
scored
insane,
from
bro.
NBA teams this season have been from beyond the three-point line or within 6 feet of
Man, what happened, bro? We used to be in the 2010s. Remember, we used to wake up early to go to school. Then we used to, you know what I'm saying, listen to freaking people talk about history class and shit like that. And we end up going home and stuff like that. And then you see some games. Imagine this. You walk in your house, you turn on the TV, you look at headlines. Russell Westbrook, KD, the OKC Thunder versus the Portland Trailblazers with Damian Lillard, LaMarcus Aldridge. That was a mid-range heaven. Kevin Durant mid-range, bro. Like, what happened, gang? Now we all growing up and shit. All these niggas trying to be like the Warriors. They taking it to a new level. Like, no one did this shit. Like, bro, this is insane, bro. Those are the good old days, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Of the basket. 20 years ago, only 65% of all points were scored from these zones. Now, this upward trend of near and far and nothing in between may not continue. Over the past few seasons, there has been some stagnation in three-point attempt rate, so there may be a shift in the other direction in the coming years. But the NBA tends to follow the leader. What are the winning teams doing, and how can we adapt, emulate, and optimize that style of play? And right now, as much as we can't stand it, winning basketball looks a lot like a three-point shootout. Before the beginning of this season, Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla said the team planned on shooting a lot more threes this year. They did the math, and it checked out. We need more threes. Outside of Harden's Rockets, last year's Celtics attempted more three-pointers than any other team in NBA history.
That's insane, bro. They're trying to be like the Warriors, bro.
A championship. How many more threes could they possibly shoot? 51. This year's Celtics are shooting 51 three-pointers per game.
That's not even like
56% of all of their field goal attempts. Arguably the
hell
best team
no,
in the
bro.
league, coming off of a championship, is shooting 6 more three-pointers per game than any other team.
They're taking, bro, think about this. They're taking more than the Rockets that one year. They're taking all those threes. No, the Celtics are freaking OD, bro. What the hell? Because I know y'all remember, bro, when the Rockets were trying to beat the Warriors that one year, they're just like, oh, yeah, all we doing is gearing up for the Warriors. All these niggas were taking threes. Just threes, bro. So the fact that they're taking more than those Rockets is insane, and y'all trying to be like the Warriors, bro, that's insane, bro. Like, that is literally insane, bro. I don't even know what to say about that. Y'all better win or something, bro, except you're not because you're going to get beat by my Warriors.
In league history. But are three-pointers and the sheer volume of them really a recipe for winning basketball? Is this truly the future of the game and what teams will need to do to compete? Well, so far this season, teams that win the three-point battle, when they score more net points from three-pointers than their opponent, have won 72% of the time. And
that's
this
a lot.
One metric has been more indicative to
I ain't gonna lie, not no math major, but that sounds like a lot.
85.6% correlation between three-point percentage and winning percentage. The strongest correlation between the two variables in NBA history. Make more three-pointers, greatly increase your odds of winning the game. But that's pretty obvious. Of course, making more threes will better your odds.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Massive underdogs win games by pouring in three-pointers and hitting more than they probably should have. Will teams eventually reach the threshold of three-pointers that are worth taking in a game? Or is the shot just so valuable that we will inevitably see a league that finds no value in taking any shot?
Bro, I just figured it out, bro. Sign me up for the league office. This is what we need to do, bro. We need to add a 4-point line, bro. Once we add walk with me. Look, if we add a 4-point line, niggas will take 4-pointers, right? Oh, wait, actually, that would literally eliminate the mid-range jump shot. Literally, like, niggas don't take it now, but that would literally eliminate it. Never mind. Pardon me.
Between shooting exclusively threes,
even the YN's taking threes. That's crazy.
See the limit of good, viable three-pointers. Oddly enough, the league may have already met that limit. As previously mentioned, three-pointers used to yield more points per shot than two-pointers for many years. Teams eventually figured this out and they capitalized on it. But this inadvertently led to two-pointers becoming more valuable. As teams focused their defensive efforts on stopping the three ball, they got spread thin, the rim opened wide up, offenses got rid of long mid-range jumpers, and for the first time in over 3 decades, two-pointers produced just as many points per shot as three-pointers.
Wow.
How do we know if or when teams are shooting too many threes? Well, intuitively, it would be at the point where three-pointers lose their statistical advantage over twos, which has already happened. The problem of too many threes has already statistically corrected itself. But despite
Oh.
this, the Celtics and many other teams are committed to shooting more threes than they previously did. They are aware of the data, and they still decided that upping their three-point rate is the answer. Steve Kerr has said that it would be hard for the Warriors to compete without shooting a high volume of threes. Mike Budenholzer said he thinks the sport is in a good place, and that threes create more space to be more athletic and dynamic going to the basket. Devin Booker, a player who utilizes and values the mid-range game as much as any player in the league,
He do be
said
cooking that
volume should
motherfucker.
be up. Attempting the three-point shot, not even making it, stretches out the defense and opens up better looks throughout the game. Teams know that the two-pointers today aren't as valuable as they are in spite of threes. Two-pointers
Siakam?
today have become so valuable because of threes. As Devin Booker stated,
Oh my gosh.
even when they aren't
Marketing
going in,
should have been on the
spacing
Warriors.
and ball movement that three-pointers provides to teams creates
He
an
banged this shit. I
incredible
remember that.
advantage
Hey.
compared to any other shot. In fact, it's no coincidence that points per shot on two-pointers began to climb rapidly at the same exact time as the three-point revolution. When you force teams to guard the three, you also force them to give up the two. This whole time, we've been watching these games thinking teams are shooting way too many threes. And all along, they weren't just shooting threes because they're worth more points. They've been shooting more threes to create more points in other areas. The direct benefits of volume three
Yeah, that makes sense.
actually plateaued quite a while ago. Teams aren't yielding more points per shot on threes today.
Damn, look at all those bald niggas' heads in a row. No, I'm sorry. I had to point that out. What the hell, bro? I'm not gonna lie. I can see my reflection in all these niggas.
Than they did a decade ago. But the indirect benefits of volume threes continues to grow the more teams make and take them. Which means,
Brandon.
in theory,
I'm sorry. I have a thing with bald ass niggas, bro. That shit is hilarious, bro. That shit look like an egg.
we're seeing teams take could continue to climb, despite the fact that they are already at the peak of their direct statistical advantage. But just how much further could this go? Well, this is where things get really interesting. If we ignore the caliber of teams and the efficiency of their shooting and just look purely at volume, then through over 150 games so far this season, teams have found by far the most success when they shoot somewhere between 46 and 52% of all of their shots from beyond the arc. This season, when teams put up a three-point attempt rate between 46 and 52%, they have won over 70% of the time.
That's a
Meanwhile,
lot.
Teams that shoot at a rate outside of this hypothetical sweet spot have won just 48% of the time, which means despite as many three-pointers teams are shooting, statistically, they may still not be shooting enough.
No, because you know what it is, bro. Also, a lot of these teams are trying to implement this bullshit, right? But these niggas don't have the personnel to do it, so they're just bricking. You feel me? The only teams that can really do this shit, probably the Celtics, the Warriors. Shit, I'm trying to think. What other teams have, like, good shooting, bro? Like, I mean, every team has good shooting, but, like, not everybody has the personnel to. You feel me? So I don't really know, bro. Like, I don't know. I feel like the telltale for this, bro, when he said the more mid-ranges, like, the value increase for mid-ranges, bro, that might be a telltale sign of, like, who's going to win this year, bro. It might be, like, the Suns. Like, they got, like, 2 mid-range ass niggas. You feel me? Like, I don't know, bro. But this shit is crazy. I ain't going to lie. The Warriors really influence everything.
And it may only be a matter of time before teams use this information and slowly creep towards this rate of 50% of all of their shots consisting of three-pointers.
That's insane.
Last week, Nick Wright had a great monologue.
Oh, brother, this guy, the Curry hater.
Shooting, and how teams who can design an effective offense built around them have an incredible statistical advantage.
The league needs to change some rules. They have finally figured out it's not only that 3 is worth more than 2, it's that 3 is worth a lot more than 2. Because there is a 50% premium on three-point shots, the smart way to play is probably what the Celtics did on opening night. Shoot 60 of them things.
Bro, that's
That is
insane.
the best strategy. That is also terrible television. And I love the league. I love it. But this is not sustainable.
It's
at
not.
Its core, the NBA is at its best when dudes are flying over people, meeting them at the rim. Hanging out at the three-point line, hoisting 30-footers is not good TV. And you are going down a path where the games are less compelling television and the fans are worried, do the players even care? It's just a warning to a league I love. You are playing a dangerous, dangerous game.
If what the Warriors did in the mid-2010s
That's crazy.
broke the
These
game
low-key
of
facts.
basketball, then teams today are eviscerating it. They have essentially cracked the code. Decades of experimenting with different schemes and offensive designs and player personnel through trial and error has led teams to the correct answer. Nothing.
Even Zion, big ass.
Of good looks at three. It may not be pretty. It may lack the nuance and diversity that we used to see in the league, but it has been proven to be the most effective method of winning basketball games. How much further can this possibly go? Well, fortunately, there seems to be an upper limit to the ideal volume of threes before the returns become diminished.
Oh!
That limit is
Trying to
probably
tackle
around
him.
50%. Unfortunately for us, the NBA is still nowhere
Curry
near
son?
that limit.
Wow, bro. That's insane, man. Shout out Jimmy High Roller, bro. How do you guys think the league's gonna change in like next 10 years, bro? Comment down below, cause like I don't know, bro. The Warriors really changed everything, and all these niggas shooting like 53s a game. Like I want this shit to be entertaining. You feel me? So I don't want it to just be a whole bunch of 3-point contests, bro. We need to have some diversity. I ain't gonna lie. Yes, I'm a hypocrite saying that because I'm a Warriors guy, but it's facts though, bro. Like, yeah, man. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and we out. Let's get it. Damn, the guy.